Sanibonani, sesifikile njalo isikhathi sendoni yamanzi no-African Ferry. Singakayi phambili, masamukele umoya wothando, umoya wokuthula, umoya wenjabulo, umoya wenkululeko, umoya wokukhanya, umoya weqiniso. Yiwo lo moya osiholayo lana kule channel. Okungaphandle kwalokho kuyize neze. We like to welcome the energy of love, the energy of peace, the energy of light, the energy of truth, the energy of freedom. Anything else that is not in alignment with this does not represent this channel. And everybody that leaves this channel lives with wisdom, lives with understanding. There is no spirit of fear on anyone that listens to this channel. Akukho umuntu onokusaba omamela kule channel, and wonke umuntu osuka emamele lana usuka enokukhalipha, enokubona indlela yakhe iyabonakala ukuba iyapi. Everybody that leaves this channel lives with clarity on their path wherever they are. They receive wisdom on how to navigate their lives. There is no fear when you listen to this channel. This channel is based on love, and perfect love casts away all manner of fear. It is so, and so it is. Kunjalo, ngoba kunjalo. Angithi. This video might not be for everybody, so you take what resonates with you, you leave what doesn't, and don't allow things that are being said by another person to shift you from your own reality, from your own truth. So allow your emotions to settle, even if I know that the subject of the topic might be very triggering. Just try to, So do you know that there's so much happening in the world right now? Especially, I've made many videos talking about that is the end times. We are now in the end times. And by the time we start this new year, the cosmical calendar is the universal calendar, because externally there is too many calendars. Like if we speak about this world, there is too many calendars. We have covered this on many channels where I speak about the Gregorian calendar that has got 12 months, and other calendars having 13 months and all that. And the Gregorian calendar begins in January, but the cosmic calendar, the universal calendar, begins at March 20th. The beginning of the Aries season. That's when it's spring in the other side of life. So there are many things that are happening right now, in the world at large, including the illusion. And this time around, we are now living in the age of truth, right? So we have entered, we exited Pisces season. Pisces had been leading us for over 100 and something years. I forgot whether it's 120 something. We've been living in the age of I believe, something that does not have proof. So that's the Pisces. You cannot really figure out what's happening in there, because there's a lot that's happening. Hence the people, laba bantu abaphila abazelwe ngesikhathi saka Pisces, ngeke ubaqedisise kahle ukuthi kwenzakalani, ngoba kuningi okwenzakala ngaphakathi kwabo, angithi. So that's why ngenze leya video ngilichazisela ukuthi uPisces ungumuntu onjani, ungumuntu osebenza kanjani, ngoba uPisces ugoqela wonke lama zodiac signs that we know of. Pisces embodies all that. So you can't really point at Pisces and say you are like this, you are like this, you are like this, because tomorrow I will not be like what you thought I was, because I'm everything or I'm nothing. So we were under that Pisces season. We were under that Pisces season. Le Pisces ubebusa for isikhathi over 100 and something years. So it's 100, yeah. Then manje sesiphumile ku Pisces, we have now entered the Aquarius season. The Aquarius says, I know everything is now evident. We are now living in the age of truth. Ne? So the age of truth means that you can no longer lie. The lies are now evident. When somebody is lying, it's now easy to tell that now you are just lying you. So it's no longer just about the Pisces people cannot be lied to because they know the truth. And by the way, that's when they say Pisces people cannot be lied to, because they know they can see the truth, they cannot be manipulated. It's because we embody all the signs. We already know everything. We know many things, so it's the truth lives in us already, so it's easy for us to know the lie because we already anyway, enough about that. So now we are living in the age of truth, which means that if anything that is based, yonke into engamanga eqinisweni iyabhidlika kulesi sikhathi esikiso esesingene kiso manje kusaqala nje, is still the highlights, but it's still gonna get worse. Wonke abantu besavuleka amehlo, people are being awakened, illusions are being removed, so people are slowly coming into the truth. Abantu sebeqala ukubona ukuthi hayi lento le ayisebenzi kanje, hayi lento le, no, this is not the truth. So everything that was false, if a company was built on lies, is going to crumble down in these coming seasons. If a relationship was built on lies, if there was something else that was basing that relationship, if somebody else was in it for money, if somebody else was in it to look cool, it's not going to stand. So the Aquarius season, or this time that we're in, is burning away any false identity. Even to you as an individual, me as an individual, if anything that makes me is false, if I have anything that is false, ngingayenzi ingathi nginguye lo muntu enguye yena, every false trait that I've held up, yonke into bengiyenza ngathi ngikho, mabe ngenza ngathi mina, abantu they put up faces, they put up appearances to look a certain way. So anything, befuna ukuzibonakalisa ngathi unemali wena ungenamali, that is crashing, that is burning up. So the age of Aquarius is going to burn up every illusion. If bengizenza ngathi I'm shy, or but when I'm not shy, then Aquarius is burning up all that illusion of me pretending like I'm shy. I'm going to be seen. People are going to be seen for who they truly are. Companies that are standing on who they truly are going to stand. Relationships standing on the truth are going to stand. Anything else not standing on truth, if character not standing on truth, relationships not standing on truth, companies not standing on truth, everything is going to burn. Right? So this is the age of Aquarius, the new earth, the end times. That's where we are right now. That's where we are now living. So this is the time when illusions is cut. Illusions are being broken. All illusions, whatever you thought was but it's not, they are all being shattered. And so I hope you say, guys, I'm just gonna speak as I feel led, because when I try to use English and then follow with the Zulu or the Isintu, I break the flow. Ngiyaphuleka nami, ngiyafisa yazi ukuthi ngenze lento lengesintu ukuthi nabantu bakithi bazi ukuthi kwenzakalani manje, kodwa I'm sure kuzozwakala, onendlebe uyezwa. Angithi so manje sesiphila ku Aquarius, akusekho umuntu ozothi I believe and uma ungafuni ukwamukela iqiniso manje is all a matter of choice. Nguwe ingqobe sezikuwe uzikhethele wena ukuthi ungalamukeli leli qiniso, kodwa iqiniso seliobala selingaphambi kwamehlo akho ukuthi yeah, this is the truth. Whether you accept it or you don't accept it, sokungokwakho lokho, angithi? So bengifuna ukusho ukuthi there's this illusion of how we see the system ukuthi abantu besifazane we always seem like asizazi ukuthi singabobani, ne? It's like bengikhuluma nomunye usisi naye the other time ngimtshela ukuthi angikaze ngahlangana nosisi onenhliziyo enhle ongeke ngimamu angamukele ngizwe genuine love kuye. It's like abantu besifazane kunomunye umoya mani wokuba nenhliziyo embi, jealousy, inzondo, competition, like angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, kodwa angikuboni lokho kubo baba, angithi? So ngizokhuluma lana, ngikhuluma as a Pisces because manje ngo-Pisces ngiyayizwa imizwa yomuntu the moment umuntu efika kimi engakangitsheli lokuthi yebo sawubona sisi igama lami ngubani, engakakhulumi nami I can already read your aura ukuthi ungumuntu onjani wena, ungakangitsheli negama lakho I already know what type of a person you are. So wonke labantu besifazane mina since ngazalwa angikaze ngathola umuntu othi uzoba good and nice kuwe, like genuinely through and through, and they wish you well, bakufisela okuhle nje ngenhliziyo yabo yonke, like angazi ukuthi kusuka kuthini ebantwini besifazane yikho ngisho. Kodwa abantu besilisa bayathandana. Abantu besilisa ungabathola behlangene bonke baphuzelana entweni baphuza kule container e1, abazani namagama kodwa babhondi ngathi banale bathi yini ibromance. Yabona abantu besilisa bayathandana. Hayi lo thando lwamathando lo mfazi lo muntu wesilisa lo muntu wesifazane, cha. Ukuthandana kobuntu akunanzondo phakathi komuntu wesilisa nomuntu wesilisa. Uzothatha umuntu bayolala, bayadakwa ayolala kwakhe, bavuka kuseni bafo bayahlukana kahle nje. Kodwa ebantwini besifazane kunokukhuluma, kune gossip, siyahlebana, kwazana emuva, ukhuluma kabi, uzongitshela into embi ngomunye umuntu, mawusuke uyetshela lo munye umuntu into embi ngami o mina nawe siyahleba lana, masisuka sesiyohlebana thina, like siyazondana, sinomona, asifuna ukubonana ukuphumelelana kwethu, mamunye ephumelelana siyakwatelana, asifiselana okuhle njengabantu besifazane. Lokho kuyangihlukumeza kakhulu mina, kuvame ukungiziswa ubuhlungu, like kuyangiziswa ubuhlungu. It hurts me to see that us as women we don't have love for each other. Why is it so? Why? Like I really don't understand that part. I was even speaking to my aunt the other day, like, why are we women like this? We can't even have each other's back. The other lady made a video, a famous lady, saying why you should never trust a woman. She made a very famous woman who has money, businesses. She made a video talking about that you should never trust a woman because they always have an agenda behind closed doors. They always have something. You might think that they're your friend, but no, they are just there to investigate you. Or even when you give them an idea, they go use it and they never give you credit. A woman, they just don't compliment you and then leave it there. They compliment you to compete with you, or compliment you to then go want to do better than you. There is no genuineness. So do you see? So this made me to start thinking, why are we like that? Why? Hey. And ubhuti engizwana naye uthi kimi ngiyambuza ngithi what's your biggest fear, what's your fear, yini oyisabayo empilweni? Athi inyoka nomfazi. Those two things, hayi yonke impilo yonke ngayikhona ukuyithola kahle, kodwa inyoka nomfazi hayi. So this thing always eats me up to understand why is it like this, why is it so. So Mina, one thing that I've noticed about the patterns, because I'm a person who thinks, then after I inquire and then I go find out, right? I start researching, I start observing patterns, how things work. So one thing that I've noticed, even myself as an individual, ukuthi uma mina ngingazazi ukuthi ngubani, ngizofuna ukucompete nomunye umuntu. When I don't know myself, vele I'm going to want to put myself ngizifake. Uma ngingazazi ukuthi ngubani, ngizofuna ukuzifaka lapho kungamele ngizifake kakhona. So people who can't stick to their own lane is because they are insecure about who they are. So one thing that I've noticed about thina abantu besifazana is because there is so much insecurity ngaphakathi kwethu. Why ingekho lento emadodeni? Have you ever seen ukuthi amadoda, they are so secure, bengaba be insecure about their is in the financial sector where amadoda they might be insecure ukuthi maybe akatholi imali, whatever the other men enye indoda ayithola imali okudlula enye indoda, mara futhi nalapho abacompete amadoda. Ithi ngikutshela ukuthi amadoda acompete. When do men come into competition mode? The moment you introduce umuntu wesifazane, that's when enye indoda, the moment you introduce a woman, that's when another man wants to look like they are better than another man so that they can win the girl. But otherwise, if there was no woman, men are not going to compete about nothing. So this man that is close to my heart told me this same thing. He said, us as men, we can have a conversation here even with a president, even the president of the United States, whoever, we can have a conversation and chill as the gents. But the moment a woman walks in, that's when the one that has got more money now wants it to be known that they are the ones that have got more money, because they want to impress the woman. So don't get it fooled ukuthi amadoda nabo they are not what. No, men are not what. Uma sokufike umuntu wesifazane, kodwa thina abantu besifazane, even when there is no man involved, we cannot just be pure love towards each other. So I feel like there's a lot of insecurity inside us women. How do we even see that? Siyakubona kanjani lokho ne? How do we see that? The way that, please, there is nothing wrong with this, ne? It's not an attack on women. I just want us to introspect. Everything that I say here, kule channel, let's go and look inside and find what's the issue, so that silungise, siqhubekele phambili ngomhlaba ongcono kunalo esiphila kuwe. Siyakhe umhlaba ongcono for abantwana bethu, for even nathi masizobuya back, excuse me, masizobuya back, if there is that thing we are back here again, we create a better world, and that's why we are here lana emhlabeni, to create a better life, and not to continue in negativity, or to ukuthi siqhubekelisele phambili i-toxicity. The way that we behave as abafazi is truly toxic. We hear nathi niyayizwa malimamela ama-radio, liyakumamela niyezwa ukuthi abafazi ibe ayisinto efihlekileyo le, guys, singaze sikwade, akusinto efihlekileyo, kumele silungise ne. So mina ngibona ingathi inkinga ekutheni umuntu maye ngazazi ukuthi ungubani, uzoba nenkinga nomunye umuntu oseceleni kwakhe, angithi. So bengitshela umama omncane wami, u-anti wami, ukuthi angeke uthola indoda izama ukufaka inwele ingela nwele, bakhona abanye sibefaka, but most men, and I'm not saying ukuthi akwekho amadoda azondanayo what, I'm talking about the majority here, like the statistical majority. Most men, they are not trying to change themselves. They are not trying to change, because when you are content with who you are, mawuzazi ukuthi ngubani, awuzami ukuchinja, you don't try to change anything. And I'm also part of this because now I used to be like that, and I started asking myself, because I have taken the journey to remove all the shadows. If you are following my videos, you know that I went through the journey where I used to be unhappy about everything. I look at my pictures zakudala ngiyabona ukuthi I'll be like, mara hot musla. But at that time, I didn't think I was hot. I thought I was too fat, or I thought I was too thin, or I thought my hair was not as nice as it was. I thought my skin had some. I was never happy. And I look at my pictures. I'm like, Pela, I look amazing. I looked very beautiful here, but I was never content. So angazi ukuthi yini ephakathi kwethu abafazi ukuthi asigcwaliseke yikho sizothatha ama-pictures. We will have ama-pictures, 100 pictures of one picture, but we still fail ukuthi choose a picture A1 esiyithandayo out of the 100, because asigcwalisekanga thina. We are not satisfied with who we are inside, not because it's our fault, right? It's because of the system. It's because of how the world around us has programmed us. So I wanted to say ukuthi number one thing esengiyibonile at the core, which is into esengiyibonile number one at the core that has caused a lot of this insecurity yabafazi ne ukuthi uma umuntu engazazi ukuthi ngubani angithi, especially core identity, angithi I'm telling you that I had to go find myself, the true me, who I truly am from the inside. I had to go close social media. And for over a year, for almost 2 years now, I've been soul searching deeply. Ukuthi ngathi ngingubani. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. Vele, I won't lie to you. And like I said, ukuthi uNkulunkulu wangilethela a partner, this man that I had to live with, so that akhanyise kimi ukuthi yini inkinga. Then mayekhanyisa, mina bengingalwi naye leyo ndoda, bengihamba ngiyolungisa ngaphakathi. And most of the time wonke ama relationship asebenza ngaleyo ndlela. Into nje ukuthi mina I was now more awake. uNkulunkulu bese kangivula amehlo ukuthi this relationship is for fixing, is for you two to fix yourselves. So but all relationships mawuphakathi bobudlelwane nomuntu, it's never anything personal. Nothing is personal. No one is doing anything to you. If a person can hlokoloza you and get a reaction out of you, you have to fix the part of you which is not this person. There is a reason behind that. There is a root problem, a root cause, your trauma that is causing you, or that is causing me to react the way that I am reacting. So when I started researching, going back, and it traced back to iBhayibheli, ne? Because you see also there is this thing yokuthi umuntu wesifazane, abantu besifazane siyathanda amadoda, not in a bad way. Like I'm not saying singathanda amadoda. Siyathanda amadoda ethu ne, but kulento leyo ukuthi sometimes abantu besifazane babone ngathi indoda, they are under indoda, but it shouldn't be like that. Indoda lo muntu wesifazane, they are all the same. We are all equal. We are equal in our different capacities. So when we are equal in our different capacities, no one is under anyone. No one is below anyone. Masculine and feminine, they both hold equal power. Equal power which is different. It's ifezeka in different ways for both people, ne? So ngiyayibheka lento le, then I'm like, so it's like fana nokuthi abantu besifazana umuntu wesifazana ongafuni ukusebenza like because you want to depend on the men. I'm not saying ukuthi women shouldn't work, but you should have your own source of be your own source source yourself. Don't be a leech on somebody else, right? Don't be a leech. Don't expect ukuthi vele wena you won't work on yourself because ulindwe umshado so that you can be under somebody and then you are going to be getting from that person. That is not a right way of being equal. And I'm not saying ukuthi be Miss Independent and then go head on nomuntu wesilisa and start competing nabantu besilisa. It's not a competition. Omunye nomunye unendima yakhe yokuyidlala nasemshadweni. Omunye nomunye unendima yakhe yokuyidlala. Akusi competition. Ukuthi sonke uma singazazi indima zethu kuba yibudlelwano obuyimbuma. There is a beautiful unity that is so admirable that can come from there. And it's so I started looking into it. Ngabona ukuthi inkinga ilaphaya ebhukwini lele bathi yiBhayibheli ne. I respect the Bible. I've used the Bible ne. I respect the teachings that are in there. But be open-minded. iBhayibheli is that Bible that we are now using is not the same Bible elabhalwa the original text, the original text. And this is not only in the Bible, it's also in the Torah, it's also in the I'm not sure in the Quran if it's also in the Quran. The Torah does not specifically mention this, but they have similar stories. I'm not sure which other the books also have these similar stories about creation, ne? But that's where the issue begins. So when I'm tracing my life now, I'm trying to find out why do I behave like this? Because I wasn't acting like this. I was also that woman that will feel some type of way, and I would also feel like, yeah, when I was I used to also live my life from the external until I took the war inside. Because you don't have to take any war outside. Yonke into eyenzakala ngaphandle, you can prevent any war. Anything, even nomuntu mayafika zokuhlokoloza, you have the power to just block that war before it even goes. Your energy does not deserve that toxicity ukuthi kube no exchange of words. You can avoid all that. And that's when you take the war inside to yourself. You ask yourself, and then you later find that you won't be you won't be moved by anything that a person does on the outside when you have taken the war inside and healed yourself. So this is what has happened in these books, the books that we use in the religious. So the moment you say so the Bible firstly is based on patriarchy. The Bible emphasizes on a male God. The Bible talks about God the Father. Already there's this imbalance that has been created lapho. Then where is God the Mother there? Where is God the Mother? So most people don't even want to ask that question because it's abomination, heresy, but I have told you that we are living under an illusion, and these illusions are collapsing now. So this is part of this illusion collapsing. That part of the Bible being patriarchal is incorrect. So because the people that made the Bible to be patriarchy, that's what diminished the woman. So from there, the woman was erased. So if a woman is erased from the system, she's gonna spend her life trying to fight for her part. She wants to be recognized. So that's why we'll see all these women activism, women fighting, women rising up. It's all over the world. Women are trying to fight for their place. women have been subjected to nothing in the history. Abafazi, women should not receive education. Abafazi akumelanga bayenze lokho, akusinto yabafazi le. Abafazi must sit down. Abafazi must not do that. Abafazi, we have seen it. It's been ongoing since the beginning of time, or the beginning of whenever this Bible was introduced, or these books were introduced, which looks at God as male. Our father, where is the mother? Because our African history recognizes both the father, God the mother. They don't erase one and leave the other. So Tina, before the Bible came, Africans were recognizing God the Father and God the Mother. There was no funny confusion and no funny illusions in our culture, in our African cultures. So now the Bible comes, and then now the man starts to be the one that's recognized, because it's an illusion. That is because for an illusion to work, or for a story to be bought, I always say, if you don't tell your own story, somebody else is gonna tell a story about you, and that story is gonna come true. So don't speak out, speak your own truth. Don't let another person speak their truth about you. Angithi. So for a story to be bought, that's why there is this. I made a video telling you about the tell a vision, that they are telling you a vision. So these things are all, it's a systematic way. So there is a system that is enforcing these illusions to make sure that these illusions don't break. So I don't know if it's this video or ngenye video engidelethile ukuthi there are two worlds that I play. There is firstly the world where you are being told how to live your life. There is always two things happening. That's why there is the opposite. Opposite of black is white. Opposite of happiness is sadness. So things always exist in contrast. Izinto zihamba ngobubili. So iBhayibheli, you should not take it literally, ne? For there are some stories that there is just okay. iBhayibheli ngeloku ukusiza ukuthi hamba kanje. If you are following the alignment kind of way, don't follow the book literally. So lapha I want to talk about even the story of Noah having to put two animals in pairs. It's just to show you that everything must always go in pairs. Ayikho into ezohamba iyodwa nje qekele umahamba yedwa kanjani. There is nothing like that. Same as that part about God. You can't say God the Father. It makes the universe to be imbalanced. It causes an imbalance in the cosmic way of life. So it must be balanced. That's why the world is tilting. So now it's time to tilt back into balance. Angithi. So it's time to fix. Everything must be in balance. Yonke into must be in balance. Angithi. So the male, God the Father, ne, is a masculine energy. The masculine energy is the seed, ne, is the potential, and it's the potential. So the male, the masculine represents potential, something that is not yet it's not yet created. It's what could be, but it's not yet. And then what about the creation part? So what has happened is that we have to recognize the feminine. What role does the feminine play? The feminine is the womb. So the feminine is the womb, the carrier of the seed. So you can't praise or lift up the seed and then forget about the ground where the seed is going to fall on. I want everything to use your mind when you're processing all this. Use the mind. I told you before the Bible came, Africans were living in harmony amongst each other. The male, the masculine knew their own role, the feminine knew their own role. The imbalance came now because we are now introduced with this book that says patriarchy, that introduces the world of the male dominated. It's a male dominated system that now tries to erase the woman, ne? So firstly, the God is male, there is no woman God. Secondly, when they create the humanity, the Bible, and then the other books, also the Quran, they say the woman is taken from the man. What are you trying to do? Nizama ukwenzani? So mina ang exist on my own. I had to be taken from somebody else ukuthi mina ngize ngibe khona la emhlabeni. Really? So uma ungaboni, if you are blind to all this, now you are believing, I'm the rib, I was taken from his rib. Because as women, we have this thing, because of this illusion, we are now so desperate to belong to a man, because we have been sold the story that we came from somebody's rib. But you didn't come from nobody's rib. You didn't come from no one's rib. The woman birth is the man. That is logical. There's no woo. Anything that happens, anything that you think should be woo, there's nothing that is meant to be unexplainable in this world. Akukho into kumele ingaxazululeki. Yonke into it must come back and land, because whatever happens in the spirit must be explained in the physical. So this illusion of male God, woman taken from the men, it erases who the woman is. It erases the power of the feminine, and then now we are left with an imbalanced world. Women scrambling, trying to find their identity, trying to find their, because we don't know who we are. Women are putting all these things, or trying to make up who they are. We are scrambling. There's so much scrambling happening on the women because we don't know. Our identity is erased. So the moment the identity of something is erased, it will not function the way that is meant to be functioning. Ayisuke isebenze ngendlela leyo nto ngoba ayazi ukuthi kumele yenzeni. So kumele yazi ukuthi kumele yenzeni lento le. So now that's why we see this thing. Women, black women are now rising to their power. Women are now finding themselves. Yes, because women are now going inward. They are now going inward to find who they truly are, who we truly are, what is our true identity. So that's gonna mean that it's the edge of truth now. So many things are gonna be coming into light. Many things are it's getting dark now. I don't know. I just want to finish this video. Many things are coming into light now, and we are going to see a lot of truth about what really is and what is not. So just to say, I want women to come. So also when we look at the spiritualists, the people that follow the spiritual world, the spiritual path, who don't follow the religious biblical way of doing things, they are now maximizing more that no, the woman is actually the God. The woman is the God because she's the one that creates, that has got the womb. The woman. So it's like now this modern spirituality that we are moving to is going to be in balance, because now the woman they're trying to raise the woman as the God, and then now the masculine is going to be suppressed. But none of these two elements are supposed to be greater than the other. They work together equally. The feminine and the masculine are both gods in their own right, just as they were in our African history before the Bible came. So women, yes, we are doing the right thing. Go inward, let's search ourselves, let's search our true identity, and come and fill up our space where we are meant to be. We receive the seed, we turn the seed. The woman manifests things into reality. So you can't just praise the seed, praise the sperm. Yes, the sperm. Where is the child? Because the sperm must go inside the womb, and then the sperm must create, the child must come into fruition. So the woman is the nurturer. These things are balanced in their own different capacity. So no to this Bible system that says God is a man, our father and mother, they are equal. Woman did not come from a man's rib. That misconception must die. So all illusions are being stripped. We are now living in the age of Aquarius. This is the age of truth. So the truth is going to be in front of you. We will continue this video in another way. We'll tackle it in another way. Now the video is 40 minutes, so I want to try to avoid making these long videos. I know I talk a lot, but you know what? This is Indoni Yamanzi, the channel esikhuluma ngezinto ezingakhulunywa ngaphandle le, izinto that are considered an abomination. So this is Indoni Yamanzi, the channel where we talk about everything and anything, where these stories are all based on my own research and my own experiences, research based on my own life, looking for my own light, trying to find my identity. So stay tuned for more videos. Till ngenethanda.